Have you ever wondered how you could face life's challenges with a sense of calm and composure? Life's challenges can often feel like a tempest, tossing us about with reckless abandon. Yet amidst this turbulence, there exists a philosophy, an ancient guiding light that promises tranquility, resilience and wisdom, a beacon that shows us not merely how to survive the storm, but to thrive within it. Welcome to the exploration of Stoicism, a philosophy that can help us navigate through the stormy seas of life. Stoicism is not just a philosophy, it's a way of life. Emerging from the tumultuous streets of ancient Greece and Rome, Stoicism is a resilient philosophy, standing the test of time. It is a school of thought that extends beyond textbooks and lecture halls, seeping into the very fabric of our day-to-day existence. At the heart of Stoicism lies a simple, yet profound principle. There are things we can control and things we cannot. The weather, the passing of time, the actions of others, these are beyond our grasp. Stoicism encourages us to accept this reality, to embrace it rather than fight against it. It teaches us to focus on what we can control, our actions, our responses, our character. Stoicism is rooted in the belief that virtue or moral character is the highest good. It's not about material wealth or societal status, but about personal development, ethical conduct, and inner peace. It's about being a good person, not just appearing to be one. The Stoics of the past, figures like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, were not just philosophers. They were teachers, statesmen, emperors. They lived their philosophy, demonstrating that Stoicism isn't a set of abstract ideas, but a practical guide for living. So, what is Stoicism? It's a compass in the storm, a manual for navigating life's ups and downs. It's about recognizing the impermanence of life's joys and sorrows and finding tranquility within ourselves. Stoicism is about accepting life as it is, not as we wish it to be. The Stoic mindset is a powerful tool in the face of adversity. It's a mindset that values reason above all else and believes that we have control over our reactions, even when we cannot control the situation. It's a perspective that encourages us to focus on what we can change rather than fretting over what we can't. Imagine you're stuck in traffic, late for an important meeting. The typical response might be stress, frustration, perhaps even anger. But the Stoic mindset asks us to see the situation differently. Instead of allowing the traffic to dictate your mood, you recognize that the traffic is outside of your control, but your reaction to it is not. You choose calmness, acceptance, maybe even turn the situation into an opportunity to listen to that audiobook you've been meaning to catch up on. Or consider a situation where you've been criticized. Rather than bristling at the critique or feeling defensive, the Stoic mindset encourages us to consider if there's truth in the criticism, accepting it as an opportunity for self-improvement. If the criticism is unfounded, it's seen as inconsequential, like a gust of wind that can't shake a sturdy tree. Applying the Stoic mindset in daily life can be transformative. It offers clarity in a world that often seems chaotic. It promotes resilience as we learn to see obstacles not as hindrances but as opportunities for growth. It cultivates emotional intelligence as we understand that our emotions are responses that we can control. It encourages us to live in the present moment, focusing on what is happening now rather than worrying about the past or the future. The benefits of adopting a Stoic mindset are manifold. It can provide a sense of tranquility, even in the midst of turmoil. It can strengthen our resolve when faced with difficult circumstances. It can foster inner peace, freeing us from the shackles of external circumstances. With a Stoic mindset, we can turn life's challenges into opportunities for growth. It's not about suppressing emotions or denying hardships, but about understanding our own power to shape our reactions to whatever life throws our way. Indeed, in the face of adversity, the Stoic mindset is a powerful tool. How can one practice Stoicism in their daily life? Stoicism, at its core, is about finding tranquility within oneself despite the external chaos. It's about separating what we can control from what we can't. So let's dive into some practical ways of adopting this philosophy in our everyday lives. Firstly, practice mindfulness. Stoics believed in the power of the present moment. If we're constantly dwelling on the past or fretting about the future, we're not truly living. So let's focus on the now. Whether you're sipping a cup of tea or taking a leisurely walk, be fully present in that moment. Secondly, implement the dichotomy of control. Identify what's within your control and what isn't. Can you control the weather? No. Can you control how you react to it? Absolutely. By focusing on what we can control, we can free ourselves from unnecessary stress and anxiety. Thirdly, practice negative visualization. Now, this might sound counterproductive, but it's about preparedness. Imagine the worst-case scenario and ask yourself, what would I do? This doesn't mean dwelling on negativity, but preparing for potential setbacks. The aim is to eliminate fear of the unknown and to foster resilience. Fourthly, exercise voluntary discomfort. This could be as simple as skipping your morning coffee or taking a cold shower. The idea is to remind ourselves that we can survive discomfort, and often our fears are worse than the reality. Lastly, practice gratitude. Stoics believe in appreciating what we have rather than longing for what we don't. So take a moment each day to acknowledge and appreciate the good in your life. Incorporating Stoicism into daily life can improve our decision-making, help us deal with stress, and maintain a balanced life. It encourages us to accept the things we cannot change and focus our energy on the things we can. It's about finding peace amidst the chaos and realizing that our strength comes from within. Remember, Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions. It's about understanding them, managing them, and not allowing them to control us. It's about action and reaction. It's about resilience and acceptance. Stoicism is a philosophy for action, and it starts with our mindset. Stoicism is more than a philosophy, it's a tool for living a better life. We've explored the pillars of Stoicism, delved into the Stoic mindset, and discussed how we can apply these principles in our everyday lives. We began by addressing life's challenges and how Stoicism can help us navigate these with grace and composure. We then moved on to defining Stoicism, highlighting its roots in ancient Greece and its emphasis on virtue, wisdom, and mental fortitude. From there, we delved into the Stoic mindset, a perspective that encourages acceptance of what we cannot change and action towards what we can. This mindset fuels our ability to remain undeterred by external circumstances, focusing instead on our internal responses. Finally, we discussed practical ways to apply Stoicism in our daily lives, from practicing mindfulness to fostering resilience and managing our emotions effectively. Embrace Stoicism and you'll find yourself navigating life's challenges with a sense of calm and composure. Remember, the key to a good life lies not in what happens to us, but in how we respond.